loving it here. I am a published author, by the way. I have 3 published books. Starting to work on my 4th one, so the 4th one should be coming soon.
What about that book placement?
But I have a piece for y'all tonight. This piece is called Young Man. You know, I've been thinking about what does it mean to be a strong young man? Or better yet, what does it mean to be strong at all? You see, for us young men, being strong means we're supposed to lose our fragility the moment we're able to crawl, to suffer through the pain like morning withdrawals, and should never, ever, ever dare to let one tear fall. And should we fall, just rub some alcohol on that bruise, because there's no time for the blues when you're a young man who has to stand tall, even when this world makes us feel so small, even when our faces press against the pavement or our hands are jammed up against the wall. It's like staring at a cell wall in our prison, so listen to this message because I speak for us all. Who can we call when we no longer have the answer? When we question our manhood amongst all the banter, banning us to be slaves to your slander. The perceived notions around masculinity have become an infectious cancer that stretches across the world like the long legs of a dancer. And we young men dance and dance around in circles, jumping through hoops and hurdles, all for in search of what makes us feel worthful. And it's just so damn hurtful to see a young man unable to express his raw, unhinged emotions in a healthy fashion. We're masking our deepest passions and only imagining a world of satisfaction. See, what we need to do is put more focus on building our compassion rather than focusing on solely how we're bringing the cash in. We're more than just a transaction. And out of this misguided rationale, the concept of what it is a man has become a national crisis. Constricted and confined in a chokehold of social devices, staring at your mobile devices will lead you to form a bias that the black man's price is declining, but I believe our manhood just needs some redefining.
Speak,
and
poet.
it could be more perfect timing as we're dividing amongst ourselves and there's confusion about the roles of providing. The space between the truth and perception is widening, so it's time for young men to step out of hiding and begin guiding the way, but at the same time acknowledging our struggles on the day-to-day, understanding what it means to be a young man in this world who just can't seem to catch a break, or feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders to skate through life perfectly and not make a mistake. The agonizing burdens take a toll on my body as my bones begin to ache, and I honestly don't know how much more of this I can take before I break. I'm expected to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, but after I've given the world the image of a man they expect to see, I ask you what will be left of me. Tears accumulate inside of me to the size of the ocean sea, but when will this young man truly finally become free? They expect me to rumble, young man, rumble, blow for blow in this hostile jungle, to funnel all my anger from when I was younger in a narrow tunnel, to carry heavy loads up mountains of struggle and to not ever fumble. And I get it that the man is not supposed to let the household crumble, but where's our home to land when this tangled, twisted web of life trips us up and causes us to stumble? Be humble, young man, be humble, because you can be porched at the top and suddenly find yourself sinking under, and yet they wonder why we're so paranoid. It's because we have this vast emotional void that dwarfs the size of an asteroid, staring into the stars, praying that someone will see our invisible scars. We seem to come so far, but it feels like we gain so little, as the secret to being a young man is still such a riddle. Trapped in the middle of a Da Vinci Code because half the world wants to lynch me in cold blood, but me catching a body would make me a hero in my hood. If I could, I would run like Jesse Owens, but this young man can't escape his emotions, so my devotion lies in these poems. But yet even these scribes can't prevent the mental explosions that bombard my brain as to how to carry the pain of figuring out how to be a man. It's a never-ending battle of who I need to be versus who I am. Should I make the world fear this man, or should I make the world revere this man? Or does it all go hand in hand? And I try to withstand all that is demanded while not sinking slowly in this quicksand. So I need your help with this question, if you can, that has panned through my mind since this life began, is what is God's true plan for this young man?
Speak, poet.
You find me on social media at _JAYMASON _JA